yeah, you are a woman in a man-dominated music genre. So why are there so few rock ladies in the U.S.? And
you tell me.
I don't know. Probably it's still an exception.
Yeah, I know. There should be more, definitely. I don't know. Rock has always been a male-dominated industry. I don't know why. We need more chicks in rock.
Yeah,
bring it on.
I think so. Yeah, that's it's amazing that in Europe there are a lot more chicks in rock, and so in Germany there's actually a controversy about the role of a woman. Some women say, one TV commentator says, a woman says, women should stay at home, women should raise the children, and women should shut up a bit more often. So what do you think about...
Who said that?
Yeah, she's called Eva Herrmann. She's a German news anchor woman, or has been.
Wow.
Before.
Oh, she got fired for that, huh?
Yeah, she was
What do I think
before.
about that? I think it's completely sexist and wrong. No. I don't think there should really be any difference. I do think that, if you're a mother or a father, and if you have children, you need to be a good parent and take care of your children and actually raise them, and not just dump them in nursery school and everybody works all day. You need to do your best to raise your kids, but I mean, as far as being a male, being a female, it doesn't make any difference. We all have things that we need to do and goals that we want to accomplish. I think people should go for their goals more than they do. I think too many people settle down and stop trying way too early.
A few weeks ago, I was told by Philipp Stölzel, which I interviewed, that he had never experienced a young singer with such a talent for acting, which can be seen in your older videos, which can be seen in the new ones, Call Me When You're Sober. Could you imagine to act in a real film one day?
Oh, that's so sweet of him. We really had fun together. He did 3 of our videos.
Yeah.
And we really had a good relationship. I thought he was just such a cool director and, I don't know, kind of a profound mind. Yeah, we had fun. No, I'm not an actor. I like doing the degree of acting that I do already for the music. Just making music videos is really cool to me because it's not just about the acting and the story and everything else. It's also about the visual, the clothing and the colors and, the camera work and everything. It's all really cool to me because what I normally do is express myself musically, and it's cool to, for once, have a completely visual expression. But no, I don't think I'm an actor. Maybe a cameo where I get to die in something.
Yeah.
Horribly.
Okay, so tell us something about the making of the new video, which was shot in Los Angeles and shows you along with wolves and levitating up to the sky. So has that been a new experience for you?
It was cool. I like to put myself in a little bit of danger. If it wasn't a little bit dangerous for me, I don't think it'd be an Evanescence video. So yeah, it was fun. Mark Webb is the director. We never used him before, and I think he's just awesome. And the concept is, it's like Little Red Riding Hood and the Wolf, but after the fairy tale.
Mm-hmm.
So, from the story, that the wolf is like abused and manipulated and, taken advantage of. Little Red Riding Hood is naive and innocent and everything. And this is like the after story where she finally grows up and says she's not going to take it anymore, and it's like the showdown between Red Riding Hood and the wolf. Okay,
I heard that, a few days ago the album leaked to the internet as the single did before. Do you think, as a musician who wants to bring his stuff to people, you can prevent something like that?
If it could have been prevented, we would have.
Yeah.
I mean, it's obviously not something we're excited about. It's a bummer, we wanted it to be a surprise. I was definitely counting down and looking forward to October 3rd. And I still am, but, it's not a surprise anymore. And more than that, you want people to be able to experience it the right way from the beginning. See the album have, so much work went into the artwork and the sound quality, you don't want maybe some bad version that someone got off the internet, with clips in it, or it's half of the song, or whatever, through computer speakers. That's not at all what I imagined for my fans' first experience hearing the album. I want people to be able to really have the full work of art, listen on their own, in the dark, the whole way through. And I know that, you know, if our fans are true fans, of course they'll go and buy the album.
Yeah.
But still, it takes the surprise away for them and all that. So
Yeah.
it's a bummer. But I do think that the album is good enough and strong enough that even though it leaked, people will still go out and buy it.
Yeah.
Honestly, each song on the album at some point, like probably when it was being written, was my favorite song. Like, oh, this is it, this is the single, it's my favorite song. And that's the way we write. We just would obsess over one song while it was being written for like, you know, 2 months or something until we wrote another one. I can't pick a favorite, it's impossible.
So, but you told me that, in Lacrimosa you picked one of your favorite pieces of classical music to work with it. Tell us something about that.
That's it. Lacrimosa is the original Lacrimosa from Mozart's Requiem is my favorite piece of classical music. And I just always saw that, I don't know, it had all kinds of potential to be something else. I think it's perfect the way it is, but it was fun to manipulate it and, I don't know, be a part of a piece of work that I've loved since my childhood.
Okay, what do you think of alcohol and drugs? I mean, people around you had problems with drinking or taking drugs or something like that. But is this the alternative to stay absolutely abstinent?
No, no, it's not that at all. I've just seen a lot of really pathetic and depressing things go down on the road and just in my life since over the past couple of years. Especially people that are talented, you know, and just wasting their lives on drugs, alcohol, the whole rock star lifestyle, when what you really should be there for is the music. I feel like we've had a lot of friends on the road from other bands and things like that. And I guess you're talking about Call Me When You're Sober. And it's one thing that I also think of besides the obvious, the relationship, the breakup, that I think about is being on tour with bands that we were friends with and then seeing them a few months later and they're just ruined, throwing their careers and their talent just down the drain for no reason, just getting caught up in the whole ego of being a rock star. And that's just depressing. It's really depressing because I'm a music lover and I'm an art lover and I want those things to survive, so it sucks watching them die.
Yeah. Another thing, you are writing journals, as I've heard. Is that important to you to find your place in the world, and does it help you find or to write lyrics? Does something from that?
Yeah, I mean, well, it's all the same kind of thing, you know, it's expression. Like, I've got a lot of things on the inside that I need to get out, you know, to be healthy and, you know, it's my therapy. But when I'm writing music, usually that is like my journal. I don't need to write in the journal, usually, like, unless we're on tour or working or like I'm here, you know, and I don't have a chance to sit and write it out and talk it out with music. So, yeah, I do keep a lot of journals, and I paint and I write music and all those things, just to get everything out, like all the challenges, all my fears, all my pain, all my anger, everything, so that I can be happy and normal and dorky in real life and wear side ponytails.
Yeah. If you imagine that you couldn't go on doing music anymore, for what reason ever, becoming deaf or something like that, what career would you choose then? Painting.
I would love to be a painter for a while. I don't think I want to do it forever. It's hard to survive as a painter now. But
yeah, as a musician too.
I don't know. You know what would be really cool? Making weird animated films, like cartoons or I don't know, strange claymation type stuff. It'd be cool to be a spooky children's filmmaker.
Yeah.